Hi people, today I'll be drawing a mashup compilation type thingy with stuff from the upcoming movies I'm most excited for, and explain why I'm looking forward to exactly these select films. So right off the bat, let's get the most obscure one included out of the way. You'll probably think it isn't really fair to count it in anyway, and you'll probably be right. But the composition of the piece itself and the pose of our character here is supposed to bring Tarantino-ian vibes. He does like to show feet in focus, so that was the easiest way to incorporate my excitement for his upcoming movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I haven't seen all of Tarantino's stuff, but the 7 I've seen I've really enjoyed. His action and dialogue is great, and he always seems to get the best out of his actors. And with a cast like Pacino, DiCaprio, Pitt, and Margot Robbie, I can't wait to see their performances. And even though it isn't entirely present day, it'll be good to see another Tarantino flick set in the modern era. Next up, Star Wars Episode 9. I've been told, passionately I might add, by the internet that I'm one of those foolish social justice warriors that managed to find enjoyment in not only Solo, but also The Last Jedi. I know, I'm not trying to start a debate here or anything, like what you like or don't, I don't care. But I love the Star Wars franchise, and it is just always exciting to me to see what happens next. When they announced the sequel trilogy, I was psyched, and when the first trailer arrived and the Resistance X-Wings flew over the water while the score swelled, I got goosebumps. Still do, just thinking about it. Not many franchises does that to me, and I'm just really interested in seeing where JJ takes these characters he helped create. Adam Driver is perfect as Kylo, and Kylo Ren is one of the best characters in recent memory. I can't wait to see where his story ends. And in the E-Wing, we see Sheriff Woody. Of course, I don't like playing favorites, but that franchise, that wonderfully silly and perfectly heartwarming franchise. I was 4, well, technically only a week from 5 years old when the first Toy Story premiered in theaters, and I saw it, and I loved it ever since. And it still holds up to this very day. Yes, it looks a bit weird that the dog doesn't really have fur, and yes, Sid is the very definition of Uncanny Valley, but it is amazing. The story and the characters are perfect, the humor for everyone, and the voice acting is phenomenal. And then it was followed by a rare thing, a good sequel. A wonderful expansion of the lore and some new lovely characters, and a song and movie moment I'll never forget. And then an even rarer thing happened. A perfect trilogy was completed. The 3rd movie came out when I was 19 years old, and I don't think I've ever looked more forward to a movie than that one. It came and it blew me away. I was on the verge of tears when... Oh, spoiler alert for every movie ever, by the way. You're never safe here. Dumbledore dies. Where was I? Yes, on the verge of tears, watching my childhood heroes embrace each other whilst accepting impending death. That's dark Pixar, and I loved it. And for the shortest little second, a 4-year-old little me actually thought, are they gonna die? It is only animation that can do that to me, and I love it for it, and especially Pixar. Destroys me every time, in the most cathartic of ways. And now they are making a 4th one? What a wonderful time to be alive! I'm looking forward to seeing the gang again, how they're holding up at their new place, how Bo Peep figures into everything, and what's up with Forky, and what is up with those weirdly sad posters I've been seeing. Woody tipping his hat as if saying, farewell partner? Am I gonna have to wonder if they're gonna die again? Are they gonna die? Am I already wondering? Damn it, Pixar, get out of my head! Rumor has it that Tom Hanks had to turn his back against the people in the studio whilst recording his lines for the climatic part of the movie because he got too emotional when he could look them in the eye. I really don't hope Woody dies. Oh, and I should probably say, almost all of these are produced by Disney. What can I say? I'm a slave to the Mickey overlord. They own everything and they make damn good movies. It's not my fault. Next one is Avengers Endgame. It's pretty self-explanatory why anyone should be excited for this if they'd ever cared about any superhero ever. It's so cool that Infinity War was a thing that actually happened. 10 years lead up, 19 movies culminating in the movie event of a decade, and then it even narratively made sense with so many characters staying true to their core. Some with more screen time than others, yes, but hopefully the ones we didn't see much of will get to shine in Endgame, and I've heard a lot of crazy theories, and frankly, I love most of them, so I'm really excited. And now for the last 2, because they are very, very similar. because they are both Disney live-action remakes. The keen viewer out there might have noticed the lamp in the sheriff's hand, and the poorly executed background is supposed to somewhat resemble a savanna. That's because anticipation is many things, not necessarily just excitement. No, anticipation can also present itself in a form of cautious optimism, which is how it's presenting itself to me regarding both Aladdin and the Lion King movies coming out later this year. I'm looking forward to Aladdin because it was one of my all-time favorites when I was a child, and because in spite of recent endeavors, I tend to like Guy Ritchie movies and think he's a really solid choice for directing. And yes, I need to get used to Will Smith's genie like most of you, but I think he's a great choice to replace, I'm doing air quotes by the way, Robin Williams. They share many talents, and I'm looking forward to his interpretation. And I'm looking forward to The Lion King strictly because of the crazy cast they've assembled. I hope it is not gonna be a literal shot-for-shot remake, even though that is the feeling I got from the first trailer. But meanwhile, I've heard rumors and such about original characters, so I'm interested in seeing where that is going. But yeah, Childish Gambino as Simba, I got to see that. I think that was all of them. Feels like I'm missing something though. What could it be? What could it be? The Joker movie. Of course. I love that character. I love the Joker so much that I rarely mind any incarnation of him, so I wasn't even that disappointed with Leto's, and would have liked to see more of him. Less tattoos though. But this one, we know so little, it's exciting. And the look they've chosen for him looks like a mashup of Heath Ledger's grim and dark, and then the fun and campy 60s Joker with the reddish suit and more proper clown attire. Joakim is crazy talented, and I can't wait to see his version of the character. And as an 80s mob flick with Scorsese vibes, I'm there. Those are the movies I'm most looking forward to in 19. I've definitely forgotten some, and also probably missed out on some great indie movies I haven't heard of yet that'll probably be better than all of these. Are you excited for any of the same movies? Maybe even for the same reasons? Or did I get it completely wrong and the coolest movie in 2019 will be Shazam? Let me know in the comments, and hey, if you like the drawing, then like the video, why don't you? And maybe sub and bell and all those other YouTube things. Thanks for watching.